Good morning, everyone. What a great day. What a great day. Perfect day, actually. So, how are we looking? Oh my god, my charts are definitely not updated yet, so I have to do an update. Let's see what's going on. Yesterday was crazy. Actually, every day is crazy when we're trading. But I was pleased that this level, the 16,945, has been actually tagged, or actually not just tagged, but taken out. This was from January 12, as you can see. So it was quite an old level. It was a fair value gap there on the daily. So this was great. This was great to see how it got taken out. So I'm definitely looking for the 17,000 level. Let's just put it there. So 17,000, we have to mark it up just to make sure. There is a fair value gap from 45 to 17,000, I think, but we're gonna check it out. Let's delete these lines here and let's just put some stuff over here. Okay, great. What do we have? 17,000. The high was 17,700. Anyway, the 17,000 is right in almost at the middle of this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. And sorry, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Come on, I can't speak. Sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency right here from January 5th. So this candle right here. It's really interesting, and I do like the 17,000 level. As I said, it's right in the middle of this fair value gap. So definitely a good target. We're going to be checking for that for sure. Do we have any news this morning? Nothing. That's good. We don't have anything. Some Canadian news. All right. In the New York session. Other than that, looks like it's going to be quiet. 900 level was okay. Anyway, it's great to see how this 945 level got taken out yesterday. I was talking about this level since last week a few times, that there's a fair value gap from January 12th in here, and it's just awesome to see how price got delivered to these levels. And still, if we look at the big picture on the daily chart, the mid level is, well, almost around the 17,000 area. So I'm still bullish here, which doesn't mean it cannot dip down. I do like what I see here. For example, this is the 15-minute chart, of course. And let me just show you here what I think is happening. There is a bullish order block. I'm gonna mark it all the way up here. There is a bullish order block on the 15-minute chart. I'm gonna put it there. Down close candle, well, didn't really dig into liquidity there, so no fair value gap, but still it made a low and then it continued the structure. So in my opinion, this one would still be a bullish order block. So if price would come down here into this area, I'd like to see some kind of turn. And I do like this fair value gap down here. There. Bullish fair value gap. looks amazing. Okay. Sorry. Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So I'm gonna leave it at that. This candle here poked into this one just maybe one tick. Let's see the low. The low was 99.25. Low here was 99. So with one tick, it got into this fair value gap, which could have actually been a nice long entry on the 15-minute chart, and I was stupid by not taking it yesterday. Well, yesterday I don't even want to talk about it. It was I was an idiot yesterday. I messed up the whole opening. Have to learn the lesson. Have to learn the lesson on the hard way. I always keep burning myself at the New York Open. Nowadays, not always, but nowadays, yes. So in the negative yesterday in New York session, but not so much, only a little bit. And actually I dug myself out of the hole because I was in a much more deeper drawdown. Let me check it. Hold on. So we're pretty much ahead of market open. We're gonna check the dollar index too, of what's happening. And yeah, so on one account I lost $220, and on the other one I lost $72. So yeah, overall 290-ish dollars. But what happened yesterday is so I'm very proud of this one. I'm gonna show you this. This is a funded account, not with the best results, but yesterday was really interesting. I was down to $336, and I was only trading micros, and managed to get back all the way to $72 negative. So I managed to recoup, I mean, at least $250 or $60. So that was a good win for me. I proved to myself that I can come out from the hole quite good, from a $300 hole, more than $300 hole, to a negative $22 hole. This was good. I like that. I like the progress. So yeah, it was still okay. Actually, I'm gonna do a screenshot about that. I'm gonna put it to my Notion. Okay. Oh, it's updating. All right. Notion is updating as usual. I'm gonna put it to my journal. Let's see. Otherwise, not much is moving right now in the session. Let me do a screenshot. I want to do a screenshot. I like this. All right. I have to put this to my Notion just to see how I recovered. Okay. Just updated the trading journal. let's see. What else do we have? So we have a 15-minute fair value gap here. Okay. This is technically has not been touched yet. So the high is 38.50. High is 38.25. So I like this. All right. 15-minute CB / FVG. Okay. So that's not too far. It's actually just a few points away. We're gonna keep an eye on for that. This one almost looks like a bearish order block, but on the 15-minute. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this one. If it's gonna push this high, I'm definitely gonna be staying on the sideline. I don't know if this right here is a proper order block. Well, I guess not really. I mean, the structure shift was not that significant here. It's just slipped down all the way down to 913. Started to consolidate. Okay. So pretty much we are accumulating right now. Any scenario can happen. We can go all the way up to this 15-minute gap, then dip down as a manipulation, and then rally all the way up to 17,000. It's end of the year, so relief rallies can happen. Those can happen. Let's update ES. Previous day low, previous day high. We took out the 4800. We have a nice high at 48.19. So that's also great. Maverick is here. Hey there. Yeah, New York session. There is a 4-hour fair value gap. Let's check it. Checky. Oh yeah. I can see that. Yeah, definitely 4-hour fair value gap. And yeah. Well, yesterday, New York session for me, it was definitely crazy. On one of my funded accounts, I went down to negative. This is actually one of my this is yesterday one of my funded account. I traded micros on this one, so I went down. Actually, this day was crazy. When I went down to 1,100 and saved the day at $161. But yesterday I went down to, well, I was trading minis here. So yesterday I was only trading micros, and Camille is here. Hey there, guys. You guys deserve an applause. Thank you so much for dropping by. So yesterday with only micros I went down to 336, and I managed to recoup from this negative balance all the way to minus 72. So the difference is quite good, and I was only trading 1 and 2 micros when I tried to recoup. So this here is actually a good result for me, because it proved to me that I could come back from a drawdown. This here, this negative 1,000, this was when I was trading minis. So not micros but minis. So I got scared and I ended the day when I managed to recoup from this one to a positive one. But this one is much better. I love this. So yeah. Anyway. And I got affiliated with the Topstep yesterday. Yeah. I got approved as a Topstep affiliate, so if you would like to help out the stream and everything, you can check my links below. I have a new Topstep affiliate link. If you want to purchase a combine or something, you can help out the stream by clicking my link and purchasing a new combine there. Anyway, that was the good news for yesterday. I got approved. I got disapproved in the summer by Topstep because they said that I'm just technically too small of a streamer. But then I wrote a nice email to them, and yesterday I got the reply that all right, you're a Topstep partner. Cool. Affiliate partner, that is. And I'm affiliated to Apex as well. But hey, gotta make a living. I don't have a code. I have an affiliate link. You can find it, Camille, down below somewhere. I pasted somewhere there. There is no code at Topstep. There is only an affiliate link that you can use. Actually, I think I still have it open. Let me see. Do I have it? I think I have it. Let me put it here. So this is my Topstep affiliate link. If you register, you get a if you're registering for the first time, you get a 50% discount for your first reset, and you can also try the free trial option. Just saying, which is, I think, is a good thing. Nice. So it's a good thing. I mean, small steps, you know, guys, but you know, just trying to push it. And by the way, I'm gonna be doing a sale, and I had to reconsider. Streaming is a business, absolutely. Kemi Capital makes like 8K a month from his. Well, I wish I could, guys. Honestly, I promise to God. Ukando is here. Hey guys. Hey. Thank you very much, Ukando. And huge applause for everyone who is here. I'm from Hungary. Just in the center of Europe. So we have everyone around us. You know, the capital is Budapest. Maybe we have a famous football player, Ferenc Puskás, who was playing in the 60s. So he's not amongst us right now. I mean, he's not here. He passed away, but he's my idol, one of my idols. Anyway. So guys, yesterday was absolutely great for me because I got affiliated with Topstep, and I'm not making money from my YouTube channel. I'm just a small streamer, and honestly, guys, this month I'm not sure I'm going to make any withdrawals. You love Hungary, but I hate Orban. I hate that guy. Yeah, I have to tell you, but no politics, and you know, this is all the politics I can tell you. Our Prime Minister, yeah, dude, I can tell you with all my heart and honesty that our Prime Minister is the greatest shitbag in the whole world. He's stealing the people's money. He's stealing everything. He's a crook. And his party is actually stealing the whole country away. His family is the richest family in the whole country. His daughter, his everyone, his father, everyone, they are crooks. Anyway, I hate that guy. And you know, there's a great news feed right now how he actually vetoed the Ukrainian help aid. But you know, I'm not gonna go into that. I feel sorry. I hate him, man. I mean, I feel sorry for all the suffering which is happening in the war, and I pray for peace. And it's just terrible that our Prime Minister is an asshole. I have to sincerely say that, guys, do not judge Hungary by our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister is the greatest shitlord in the whole history of our country. We had dictators in the 70s, and he was even better than this Prime Minister. And that's it. I'm sorry, but when I go into politics, the hatred comes out of me. And please, the Hungarian people are nice people. we are nice, we love everyone anyway, and I really hate that this situation is going on anyway. Really, Jamie? Hey there. Well, yes, yes. Yeah, Ukando, it's really the honesty. We have Hungarian fellows before the Great War, the First War, who are living in Ukrainian territory, you know, and I know Hungarian soldiers have died in the war in Ukraine, and it's very, very frustrating. I know how it is. I know how it is. Sorry guys, just a very, very quick phone call. Do not go anyway, and please push the like button. I have to take this very important call. Just a second. Sorry about that. So Kamil is Polish. Oh, I didn't even know that you're Polish. So yeah, lots of corruption in our country, and our prime minister is the biggest shitbag in the history of our country. And Hungarian people are actually really nice. I have good fellows in Ukraine, and it's terrible what's happening. And our prime minister is anyway. I love Ukraine actually. So I was in Odessa 10 years ago. It was a long time ago, but that was no, not 10 years, 8 years ago. And I love the place. I love Kiev. I love Odessa. So anyway, market opened up, but as you can see, not much is happening right now. We are hovering between the 15-minute fair value gap, which is actually a CB. That is actually untouched. This one didn't go into that. We're still hovering there, and we just have to wait for what it wants to do. I'm looking for order blocks too. Let's all make money and move to Dubai. Well, you know, we have to make a lot of money to move to Dubai. Ukando, I really meant what I said there. So yeah, I really meant what I said. If someone is new here, just push the like, subscribe to the channel, and you know, if you want to help out the stream, because I'm not making any money from my YouTube, and most likely this month I'm not gonna have money from my funded accounts. So if you can help out the stream by purchasing your next challenge or combine or evaluation from Apex or Topstep. Yesterday I got affiliated with Topstep, so I'm very glad about that, because finally they approved me. So there's my new link somewhere down below. You can get a free trial, and the first reset has a 50% discount if you want to use my link to purchase. Thank you so much. And oh yeah, and the Discord membership. So it's kind of a new information, because I have it for $47, and I know that I had to reconsider the structure for my Discord membership, because there are few new members in my membership. Well, actually not too many new people. We are only a handful of people there, not gonna lie, only a few. And I understand that $47 could be a bit of too much, because I'm not providing that much content right now, and I have to be honest with myself too. So do you think moving to an M3 and M5 for entries will improve your accuracy? Yes, I think it will, because especially when there is low volume, I think we have to look for for 3-minute and 5-minute entries, especially if there is low volume. I'm not trusting the 30-second. I love the 30-second model, but only if there is enough volume, and we don't have that now. So anyway, I'm reconsidering my Discord membership, which is right now at $47, and there's going to be a period when I'm going to actually I'm going to change it maybe today, later, with a cheaper price. There's still going to be a lifetime membership. This all supports the stream and everything, and I'm gonna go down to a portion of the $47. But in my Discord membership, I include my New York session live trades. I stream exclusively for members. I share my trade setups, my live trade recordings, my weekly forecasts, my account details. I do webinar there. And there's educational material, exact entry model, what I use on the 30-second chart, and cheat sheets and graphs, downloadable material. Also included some very nice ICT concepts in the educational material there. And I might start to do a newsletter too. So that is what's happening right now in my Discord, and I might go down with the price if I can. I'm doing this anyway. But if you're rich, you know what to do. So this is right now is a we could be seeing actually a bearish order block here. Let's check this out. There was a fair value gap here, and so this up close candle on the 5-minute yesterday, just before the New York close, just before the PM session close, this went up here, repriced this fair value gap, and then changed the structure on the 5-minute and went all the way down. So if I want to be completely honest, I would say that this area right here could be, but correct me if I'm wrong, but this could be a bearish order block. Bearish order block on the 5-minute. Let me know if I'm wrong here, because I'm definitely studying order blocks, and honestly, guys, I've seen quite a few different explanations. I know I use ICT's explanation, of course, but there are different explanations in considering that which one is an order block. The order block, is it considered if we have an up close candle and the next candle pushes into a liquidity and then changes structure? Is that an order block? Or do we have to have an up close candle into a liquidity, or at least a wick into a liquidity area, or SIBI in this case, to have it as a picture perfect order block? Or is this an order block here? This candle doesn't count because I know that's 100% sure that ICT said the start of the order block at the earliest is the wick of the first up closing candle before the down close candles, which are changing structure. So this is the beginning of that. Now I would say that this is a bearish order block. Yeah, but let's search for other order blocks which were changing structure and that can be considered as bullish order blocks too. For example, well, that's not it. That's not it. For example, if I go to the 15-minute again, and I marked it already out on the 15-minute. So down close candle from Monday. Down close candle. What day is it, by the way? It's Tuesday, yeah. So down close candle here, but actually it didn't really go into any kind of liquidity here, and we have up close candles with the market structure shift right there. So it shifted market structure with a nice displacement. I think this could be considered an order block as well. So guys, if there's not too many trades, at least we have to study, right? That's what we have to do. At least let's educate ourselves and you know, let's have a discussion about that. Because I think this is, well, maybe not a picture perfect order block, but because it changed structure, actually, well, it had a structure shift. We were already in a bullish structure, but this one is an order block. We have no fair value gaps down here on the 15-minute below. And I think... well, hard to tell anything here. So yesterday the 945 level got tagged, and then price dropped down, and the overall big picture, order blocks stacked with FVGs are something I've been studying. Looks interesting. Yeah, what's the different futures and forex? Does the market move differently? Well, honestly, for example, this is Nasdaq. This is the regulated futures Nasdaq chart, what we're seeing right here. But this one here is NAS 100. I'm gonna put it down here. So as you can see, the NAS 100, I don't even know which, this is Blackbull's feed, but every forex broker names it differently. Some broker calls it US 100. Some broker calls it NAS 100. Some broker calls it US Tech or NS or US 100, whatever, you know. Every broker has almost a different kind of name for it, and almost every forex broker has a different price tag on it. For example, this one shows 16,722, but the real price is 16,933. So this is the original one, but the chart looks definitely identical, so pretty much the same, but still not picture perfect same. The thing is that your forex broker is generating, well, not in a literal phase, but they are generating the price. They have their own price pool for this US 100 or NAS 100, whatever it's called, and they can manipulate the spread here. They have the authority to manipulate the spread. They have the authority to manipulate the price. So if you're trading this on a forex broker, expect widespread, maybe commission and manipulated prices. So it's a little bit Wild West to trade this. I'm not saying it can't be traded on a forex broker, but it's definitely much better to trade the original one, where price come from the CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, where every futures broker see the exact same price to the tick. There can be no other way because it's regulated, and so that's it. Sorry, just a text message. So that's the difference. And I would say, so the short answer to the question, basically it's the same, but if you're day trading, you definitely would like to trade with futures chart. It moves the same way. Nasdaq is actually the fast mover. If you want to trade ES, it's called S&P 500 on forex broker, or US 500 or whatever sort of names. And S&P is definitely a slow one. It's I don't even trade it in London session, maybe in New York session, because by the time it moves 2 handles, the whole London session is over. So it's definitely a slow one. The reason why so many traders like Nasdaq is because it even moves considerably good in a slow London session. So I would say that yeah. And by the way, I'm just talking about experience, or from experience. If you're trading with a futures prop firm, you're definitely in a safer environment, because for example, Topstep or Apex as well. Topstep is regulated with CFTC and everything. They are in the business since 12 years now, and they paid out everyone, so they pretty much have a good reputation in the business. Not that others don't, but you know, I feel much safer with them in this case. And you know, starting a funded account is definitely cheaper than jumping into a MetaTrader prop firm. You know, I think a 50K account at most of the prop firms cost around $300, maybe $270 with discount or something, I don't know. Of course, here is almost the same, because we have an activation fee at Topstep, which is $149 if you pass a challenge. But at least when you start out with a 50K account, you can start with $49. So $49 to start out with the challenge is absolutely a no-brainer. I think it's absolutely a great deal. Same with Apex if you have a discount code, so go check it out. Same with Apex too. It's a good deal. The best deals are the 150Ks, because basically it's $149 plus the activation fee. So if you pass a 150K challenge, you get a funded account for $300. $150,000 funded account for $300, which is, I think, a good deal compared to Forex/MetaTrader brokers, prop firms, sorry, not brokers, prop firms. Anyway, as you can see, price pretty much still nothing is happening, guys, nothing. And what else is here? Okay, all right. Let's see. So we have to wait for some move from the market here. Even if it goes into that 5-minute bearish order block, we still have to wait for some kind of a structure shift if we want to go. I mean, if someone is aggressive, you can jump in somewhere in this area, but since my bias is definitely to the 17,000, guys, I'm not saying, of course, it's 100%, but you know, it's the end of the year. I'm a salesman. I'm definitely a salesman. I am. Guys, I'm trying to build up this channel as a business. So yes, because right now I'm not making money from my YouTube, but you know, it's gonna be part of my thing because that's all I do. I don't have a job, guys. This is my this is my only income, which I'm trying to build up. Right now, I can barely make a living. Honestly, I'm not trying to say I'm that kind of poor, but the only money I have right now is the money I pull out from trading from the prop firm account, and that's it. So I'm trying to build this up as a business, but you know, in exchange, I will try to do my best to provide value and information, and you know, kind of the trading buddy feeling, you know. So you guys can come back next time as well and enjoy the stream or the membership maybe. So I have to act as a salesman, you know. I have so many ideas, guys. I just don't have the time, especially in these holidays. I have to help out my family too with some real life stuff, and I have videos already. I have to edit them to upload them to my YouTube. I recorded educational material to my Discord channel. So hit that like button. Thank you, Kando. Thank you. So I had to upload educational material. I know, Maverick. I know, of course I know, but I do have to say it from time to time, guys. And by the way, there's nothing to do here, so we're just talking right now. As you can see, we have no price action. The market is technically dead, so this is most likely kind of a podcast right now. We're just sitting here and waiting for price to move to away. So this is how it goes, guys. What can I say? What can I say? This is it. So use my links. Anyway, so I'm recording educational material. I have PDF files for entry strategies and the ICT concepts already being uploaded to my Discord. Yeah, CPI. Is it gonna be CPI today? Canadian CPI and building permits, which is medium impact news. And what else? FOMC member is gonna talk a little bit later. And yeah, FOMC member Barkin, well, that's medium. That's gonna be at 10:30. I'm not sure what he's gonna say. And building permits. And tomorrow we are having CB consumer confidence. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so right now we are only waiting for price to move, and yeah. So I was uploading some educational material to my Discord. I uploaded a new video about my exact entry model on the 30-second/1 minute entry, and I already made a new video, but it has not been uploaded, about the order block entries, which I used to have. I'm just still studying order blocks, and I think I will study order blocks in the next upcoming month, about how I enter order blocks. But I might just put it there, put it to my YouTube, and you know, we'll see. Anyway, what I meant to say, I forgot, because I was having a fever on Sunday. I was ill like crazy. This is my stress ball. I always keep it here. It says Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. Dunder Mifflin. So I used to do this like, oh my god, it's going against me. And so I bought this stress ball in New York personally in 2011. So this ball is 12 years old at least. This stress ball. I was in Universal Studios and I bought this there. Cool thing. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, guys, as you can see, we have a huge price action this morning. No lightsaber or boner candles so far, so we're just waiting. This is the best part in trading, that you're just waiting. Nothing is happening technically. It's almost like fishing. I used to fish when I was around 12 years old. Back then, I wasn't good at it, and after a time I got bored at it, so I don't know why I'm sitting here. But anyway, let's check the dollar index. Okay, dollar index is pretty much consolidating since Sunday. We have a new day opening gap, so if it goes up there and maybe into the 4 hour, fair value gap, then we could see a potential decline in Nasdaq. But if we go back here, we can definitely see some movement into that sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, which is technically untouched yet. It's absolutely yeah, and it can be seen on the 5-minute too, all the way up there. So if it goes into that, then we should pay attention to this 5-minute order block, because there can be two scenarios as far as I think. So right now we're inside that fair value gap. So there can be two scenarios. First scenario is that we're just gonna shoot up to 17,000 right now. For example, let me draw this out here. No, I'm gonna do this first. So it goes into the order block, it's going to consolidate, and then boom. And so this phase is going to be the manipulation phase. It goes into the 15-minute fair value gap and into the order block, and then shoots all the way up to the 17,000s. And this here would be the manipulation phase. And this can happen right this way. How much tax do you have to pay in Hungary? Oh, a lot, man. Don't even ask me, because my Christmas is gonna get ruined. The tax is, if you are taxing your prop firm income as a private person, as an individual, it can go all the way up, I think 35%. 35%. As a private person, as an individual, it's gonna be 35% from the money that you've taken out from prop firm, because it is considered as an income from abroad, income from another country, which is personal income. And there's, anyway, 35%. But I'm gonna be doing a small, very small company formation. It's very cheap in Hungary. It's sort of like an LLC, but it's even smaller. I can't really express it in English. It's a very small company formation as an entity, and with that I can do the tax with around, well, 15 to 20% on the monthly income, depending on how much I take out from prop trading. Lucky I have 25,000 tax losses. Yeah, I mean, if you have losses, that can help. Yeah. As an individual, this year I cannot really. Well, the only thing my accountant told me that since I'm paying rent, it can be counted as a spend, you know, as a expenditure, as an expense. Sorry. So, but anyway, from January, I'm gonna do this tiny company formation, which is very cheap, and I'll be able to do the tax from 15 to 20%. And I can also have like a bunch of other things that counts as tax loss. So, for example, if I would rent a car or pay a mortgage for my company, or I would buy office tools or computer or whatever stuff, you name it, which relates to my job, most likely. Well, car is not really, but electronics, you know, stuff like that. If I get the bills, the invoices, then you know, that helps me to pay less. So from January, that's how I'm going to roll, and for this year it is what it is. But and I have to pay the tax for as an individual until May, until next year May. So I have like 5 months to pay that tax, which is a good thing. I think I already paid, so I wanted to go ahead and then pay it out forward, because I can do that, and you know, I don't want to be hit hard. I should have taken that M5 fair value gap. Where was it? This one? You're referring to this one? Fair value gap on the M5? This one? I think you're referring to this one. Let me show it to you. Are you saying this? So if you are referring to that fair value gap, I would not have taken it, but of course that's your choice. I know you haven't taken it, but because there was no, well, yeah, well, it had a market structure shift technically, so yeah, I mean, it's not a textbook A+ entry. It's not an A++ entry, but it definitely looks good because it has equal highs here. It had a structure shift with this candle, so it took out a low. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe 27. Yeah, 20. If I would have entered at 27, my stop would be at 19. So 27. Yeah, it could have been good. I see what you mean there. Yeah, could have been good. Yeah. My logic was that it swept. Yes, exactly. I know what you mean there. I know what you mean. Swept the M15 there. Wasn't an A+, which is why I didn't take it. But maybe it was, yeah, you know, if I can't decide, and that's a good thing that you're saying, that if you're really eager to take it, and I used to do that, and if you can't really decide but you really want to go in there, then go with half risk. You know, if you risk 1%, go with 0.5%, or whatever you do. You know, just go with the smaller size, and that's it. If you lose it, and you know, maybe use a tighter stop, so maybe not down here, but maybe below this swing, that would be fine. So we are inside the CB right now. 15 minutes CB, yeah. If I go down to the 1 minute, it's going down. But we have an order block too. So I know it's a risky trade. I'm not going to jump in. But for example, if you want it to hit the order block level at 48, you can jump into a 10-point scalp to the upside, and you know, maybe do that. And there it goes. You know, 10 points from here, from 38 to 48, with a 10-point stop at 28 right here. You know, that's a 1-to-1 risk reward. And I missed the trade. So this was also it was not an A+ setup, but we have this order block starting at 48.75. So I think it's going to dig into this order block, and then maybe, just maybe, we can see a reversal as a manipulation. I followed her and gave up on my first trade. One trade per. I lowered my risk. There you go, per trade, and had 3-hour loss limit. I've been trading a lot better. Wow, that's good. Nice. Yeah, and if you know, you're trading a little more with very small lot size. For example, my day yesterday. I mean, this is my funded account results yesterday. Don't look at this, because here I was trading on the 11th of December. I was trading minis, so not micros but minis. So I went down to $1,000 negative, and I managed to recoup it to $161. But after this day, I said, all right, I'm just going to go with micros. So that's what I did. These were micros. I was only trading micros. But look at here, 88 contracts with micros yesterday. I went down to $336 minus with micros, and I managed to get back with 2 micros and 1 micro to negative $72. So this is actually around $270. I was digging myself out of this hole with $270, so this was great. This I love this. I went down. I know I ended up in the negative, but I went from negative 336 with only micros, with 1 minute micros. That's why I have 88 here. 1 micros, 2 micros, all the way up to negative 72. So that was great. Anyway, that was great. I love that. So. What else do we have here? It's still not in the area right now. If someone still wants to take this trade at 38 or 30, or right now at 38.75, you're good for 10 points, but it's a risky trade. It can dump like super easy, but you know, you're good for 10 points, because I have a feeling that we're going inside that order block on the 5 minute, and we still have a fair value gap all the way up until 52. So I'm not in the trade, just saying. I'm not in the trade. But that's a one with a 1-to-1, it's 10 points or 10 handles. Let's see if we're gonna have that push or not. You know what? Just in case if it would dip down, I'm gonna put a limit order there. This is a challenge account, so I'm just gonna put like a limit order right there. So there. I missed the trade, I don't mind. Most likely it's just gonna go into 48 there. It's not a problem. But you know, 10 points is 10 points. On a slow London morning, 10 points is good. It's considerably good. All right, it looks like it goes there. I just took 2 micros at 25. At 25? Ooh, you were in from 25? Nice, man, nice. Applause to Ukando, guys. That's awesome, dude. Wow, look at that. You know, $43 with micros, and guys, just telling you. And I guess there's not a huge difference in Ukraine as well. I mean, $43 for like, how much time was it? 25, for like half hour of job is a very good one. It's a very good income. So that's awesome. I mean, yeah. Most of the people here in Hungary are making like $43 in a day when they are working from early morning to the night shift. So with hard work. I quit on the high. It's no problem. Hey, I mean, since your entry was good and you already made some good moves, if I would have entered down here, I wouldn't have waited until I reached the order block. If I would have entered maybe with 2 micros, I would have taken at least one off in the middle of the 15-minute fair value gap, and then maybe have one runner to tap into the order block. And look at that, as we were talking about it, the 48.75 level is gonna get tapped. So I'm just deleting my limit order right here because I missed the trade. And this level, there you go, 45.75. 48.75 got tapped perfectly to the tick. To the tick. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, now I feel a little bit of FOMO. You could at 39. 39 is awesome as well. 39 is great. Because of Asia high, could reverse. Yes, absolutely, I agree. I agree. So now it touched the order block. And if someone is an aggressive trader, if you're aggressive, you can do two things. I mean, one thing. You enter right now to a short. Or you can go down to the 1 minute and wait for any kind of structure shift. That's how I used to trade order blocks. And basically now I'm sharing my entry model for order blocks. And I learned it from a great guy. Well, I'm not going to talk about it again because he's the one who passed away, unfortunately. Rest in peace. And he also said to me that once you're inside the order block or tapped into it, just look for any kind of structure shift or break. And that's your safe entry. If you're aggressive, you're super aggressive, you can already enter at the order block. But if you're safe, wait for a structure shift. I'm not going to, maybe, I don't know, should I enter? My theory is that we might going to go down into the 15-minute down there as a manipulation. Let's see, the only regret on a good trade, didn't take enough size. That's the same for everyone, man. That's the same for everyone. There will be. Dominic is here, guys. Welcome there. Huge welcome. Dominic is a great person. Views my streams, and thank you for the email. I checked it out. Thank you so much, Dominic. It's great, and I'm still listening to that that podcast actually. So thank you. It got deleted, but then some guys uploaded the last one from ICT, so that's great. I'm doing good. I'm feeling better because I was having a fever on Sunday, so I'm doing better. Yesterday New York session I realized some losses, but anyway, I'm feeling great. I got to go to do some work. We'll come back. Great, absolutely. Thank you for being here, Rukando, and have a great day, and God bless you. Huge applause. Rukando from Ukraine, everyone. So, this is a 5-minute order block, and how should we trade this? There is still a little bit of fair value gap up here, so that's why I didn't enter there. When actually it wasn't even a clear structure shift on the 1 minute. So I would be waiting for a price if we want to go short on this order block. I hope it was not because of me, but no, absolutely not. No, Dominic, don't worry. I was actually very nervous at the New York Open, and I wanted to scalp real fast for the volume. You know, we have great volume for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and I got to an overtrading phase, and I can show you guys what happened. That's what happened yesterday. This is one of my funded account. Don't look at this. I already said it, because this here, December the 11th, I was trading minis. So that's what happens when I trade minis. I went down to $1,000 negative, but I went up to $161. So I ended the day with a small profit. And as you can see, I was making profit on the 7th, on the 8th, on the 11th. Every day I ended up in profit. But yesterday I ended up in a negative $72. But look at this. I was only trading micros, and I was taking 88 contracts, 1 and 2 micros here and there, and the low was negative $336. And so I dig myself out of the hole quite well, I must say. I went up from negative 336 to negative $72 which is a great result for me. So I was really grateful for this experience. It was really great. This day was terrible, and this what happens to me if I go into minis. And I'm not proud of this day. I wrote a separate phase in my journal for this day. This was terrible. Look, I was holding on to my losers here. It wasn't good. Anyway, that's what happened yesterday in the New York session. But I exited with a little bit of negative, but it was alright. Still, the account is, thank God it's still up. Alright. Maybe we have a structure shift here. So I would say if you want to go into a sell, you can do it right now for the order block as a structure shift. But be very, 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 very careful. It's not a perfect shift, but I'm gonna enter to sell with only one contract. And this is a challenge account, so with only one contract. 41, 49. Okay, I'm going to be aiming just for a scalp here with a 1-to-1 risk reward. I do micros only lately, bro. I put 1, 2, 3, 7 micros together. I scale in like this, and so I'm able to lose less than if I just going in straight with 7. Yes, absolutely. I get it. I get it. The thing is that on Top Step, you can only trade 3 micros on a 150k account. You have to reach $1,500 on the account so they will let you trade 4 micros and 5 micros. That's the only downside of Apex. You're very much restricted of how many micros you can trade. That's the only downside. In this case, Apex is a little better because they let you trade 10 or 20 micros, even in a 50k PA account or funded account, performance account. I'm just gonna call it funded account because every company calls it differently. Yeah, this is Top Step. So yeah, I was trading. So Top Step only lets me to trade on a new account, and this account was below still $1,500. If you're below $1,500, you can only trade 3 micros or 3 minis. But I'm not gonna go in 3 minis, of course. And 3 micros is only $6 per point, of course. And so I was only trading up to 3 micros. But it wasn't bad, so at least it gave me confidence that I could recoup my losses. So I'm gonna put a 41. I'm gonna put a stop loss right there, and maybe I'm gonna put a take profit down there. We'll see how it goes. If it goes up, it can still do that. I'm just going to look for this area of the order block here, and maybe if I have another reversal to the downside, I just take it. I don't know. We'll see. So if you want to get a free trial at Top Step, yesterday I got affiliated. So that was the good news for yesterday. I'm officially a Top Step affiliate partner. I got approved. I got disapproved in the summer because they said I don't really have the necessary social gathering which they need to have for their affiliates. So since that time my channel grew a little bit, and my blog too, and now I got approved finally, and I'm glad about that. So if you want to help out the stream, just use my link. You get a free trial too, and you get 50% discount from your first reset at Topstep. Just use my link. Thank you so much. So there's no sale right now at Topstep, or no special discount right now, but still, if you just want to help out, use the links. Oh man, I think we're gonna dig into that order block, it seems like. If that's the thing, I'm just gonna close this trade manually and we'll see where it goes. Well, we can still continue up there, and if we do, we have to be prepared for that. But if we would start to fall down, then it would be great to see it dump into that 15-minute order block. I mean, just look at that. It would be so great. This would be an awesome trade. This would be an awesome trade. But it seems like we're digging higher, so let me close it. I think I'm gonna close it with a small loss here. Yeah. I'm checking my other screen. Yeah, closing it, guys. I'm closing it. I'm cutting the loss. You have to cut the loss early sometimes. And I am going to be looking for this to dig deeper into this order block. And then maybe if we have a structure shift, I'm going to re-enter. But nothing until then. Otherwise, overall, I'm bullish. So let's go to the 17,000. So that's the most important level right now. I think everybody is looking that level. Everyone wants to go there, and that's why we have to be prepared for a manipulation, and we can go down into that 15-minute area. We have a busy 15-minute and a 15-minute order block. I would really love to see that order block being taken out with the busy before we shoot up to 17,000. That would be a plan. You know, that would be great. Let's see the dollar index. Dollar index is technically not moving. It's consolidating since Sunday open. Actually, since Friday. Absolute consolidation. I would love to see it go to that new day opening gap here and then go all the way up, which would cause NQ to drop. Well, not exactly causing NQ to drop, but definitely put some pressure on NQ. I do take profit, bro. Have you traded with them already? They got a great 50k accounts with max daily loss and with 2000 end of day trailing, bro. Wow. Your evil takes just 5 days, 6-day payday. Nice, nice, nice. I haven't traded with them. I might try them out. So take profit. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'll look into that. That's for sure. Evaluation just 5 days. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. All right, I'll look into that. Thank you. I mean, you were talking about that, I know. For now, I was only trading with Apex and Topstep. So let's just wait. Now if it starts to dump, I'm just going to feel definitely some FOMO. uh. Come on. I'm just checking my other screens, that maybe I see something, but maybe I shouldn't have exited this. No problem. Just wait. Let's just wait. It wasn't a picture perfect entry anyways. Let's wait. Price is pretty much stuck in this level right now. Let's just wait. This is the perfect case of when you should stick to the plan, right? So that's what Mark Douglas says. So if you enter a trade, you determine your risk and you just let it go. You accept the outcome. That's how pro traders are working, and that's how you should operate too. I entered the trade, I determine my risk and my take profit and everything, and then I close the trade because I had self-doubt in the trade, so I cut the loss, which brings some confusion in the mind. I know how it works. And Mark Douglas says that you know, once you put on the trade, you accept the outcome. That's how you go. That's how you roll. Either way, I'm gonna hit the stop loss, or I'm just gonna, you know, slide down to take profit, but you accept the outcome. And as you can see, I did not accept the outcome. I closed it manually. And now, as this price is gonna go down, it's gonna cause FOMO and fear and self-doubt in the trader. I mean, thank God, not in me, but still, I know what I'm. Yeah, look at that. It's breaking lower. So I know how it feels like. And as long as it's dropping down all the way, it can really lead to confusion, which is a bad thing. I know it's a frustration. Anyway, I don't agree with that always. Sometimes the trade does something different and it's best to close it. Yeah, honestly, I didn't say I agree with that, but maybe I agree with you there, Maverick. I do agree if I see price action start to do something other, if I go down to lower time frames. For example, I mean, yeah, I start to see these moves, then, you know, and if you have a good chart experience and you pretty much feel, like quote unquote, feel your market that you're trading on, and you're getting better at it, but you're getting better and better, sometimes it's good to cut the loss if you see something that is not looking good. I guess everyone can argue with both sides. I would say there is a middle way. I mean, I know traders who are saying the same thing. Once they put on the trade, they just let it go. They don't even take partials. I know many traders, I mean, not I know many traders, but I've talked to a few traders who are pulling out money constantly from prop firms, that once they put on the trade, they just let it go. They don't take profit. They don't mess up the trade or do anything. They just let it go and let it do its job. Although ICT says too that, you know, take partials because partials always pay, and I agree technically. So it differs for everyone. We all have a different risk appetite or different risk motivation. If you want to make big bucks, I guess you have to go for a bigger risk reward and maybe not take too much partials, because you're gonna have a much bigger yield. I understand that, but you have to be prepared for more losses, more stop losses. So you have to find the fine line. Everyone has to find the fine balance between those. And I'm not aiming for 1 to 5 risk reward or 1 to 10, but I do try to aim for 1 to 2. That doesn't really necessarily works out there most of the time, because most of the time I end up with 1 to 1.4 or something like that, 1 to 1.3. But I do try to aim for 1 to 2. And, you know, it only works best if you're not taking partials, or even if you're taking partials, you have to go with a wider TP if you want to go for 1 to 2 risk reward. So you have to, you know, draw that fine line of how you want to proceed. Still waiting. Still waiting. Well, actually the silver bullet hour is over, so we have only 1 hour left from the London kill zone. So do you think it's a good idea to buy at the M15 fair value gap, or do you think it's going down? Well, to buy here. I see what you mean. I see what you mean there. You're referring to this fair value gap here. Well, is it a good idea to buy there? Well. Well, if I look at the 15-minute chart, well, let's just see. We have a bullish order block here, and we have a 15-minute fair value gap down there. So that's the only thing that concerns me, and the power of 3. You know, if we are in an accumulation since yesterday market close, then, and if we're aiming for that 17,000, then we can still have a manipulation taking out these lows, at least these lows, and maybe dip into that 15-minute order block. I would not take it because it's not an A+ setup. I'm trying to go for A+ setups nowadays, especially if I trade on the 5-minute or 15-minute. I would not take this because these lows, for me, it's a little bit slopey, especially if I consider it on the 15-minute. I would like if I would like to take it on the 15-minute, I would like to see it take out these lows or finish some business down here. But this one is... it's not that strong enough for me. I'm not saying it can't go up, so don't get me wrong. I would not take it. I would not take it. It has a lower probability edge, I think. That doesn't mean if, you know, for example, this scenario, let me go down to the 5-minute. Let's check this scenario here. So this is the 5-minute, but this is a 15-minute fair value gap right there. So if we go there, we can just consolidate, you know. We can do this all the way until New York Open or Futures Open, and then maybe shoot all the way up to the 17,000. So you have to be prepared for that. This can still happen all the way until New York Open. Right there. And even if New York opens up, we can still go down, boom, and then shoot up. That's what I'm afraid of. If it would not, if we would have some volume here, I would be much more confident jumping into a long. But we have no volume. I'm definitely bullish. That's why I'm showing that it should go to the upside. 17,000 is such a historical round number, and let's see, when was it last time at 17,000? Let's check it. Let's go back to the daily. Last time it was at 17,000. It was the 5th of January 2022, guys. So 2022. That wasn't now. I'm just gonna put it there as well. Am I correct? Yes. January 5, 2022. Guys, this is a historical moment that NQ wants to make here. And I don't know if it's gonna make it today or Friday or who knows. But, you know, 17,000 is really old. It's getting old. And getting old here on a chart puts this level into kind of a like a magnet of sorts, right? It's kind of a magnet. That's what I think. What's the weather? Let's check the weather. Oh, it's a -2 degrees Celsius. Oh my god, it's cold. Interesting. It didn't tap into that 15-minute, but it's still pushing a little bit up. It tapped into the order block and it reacted nicely, as you can see on the 5-minute. So tap, boom, went down. Now it can go a little bit higher. And that's why I closed the previous trade. It can go higher, and maybe, just maybe, we will have that manipulation reaction from the high or from inside this order block, because the order block area is technically, damn it, what color is this? Oh, it's even worse. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. So the area of the order block is basically what color? Come on, man. Oh, it's getting worse and worse. Okay, this is fine. So this light gray area. It has divergence. This is ES 5 minute and NQ 5 minute. Let's go with Nasdaq and let's go with ES. What do we see? I don't really see divergence, or is there? Oh, maybe here. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, so these lows here. 3 minute. Oh, I see. So it dipped lower on the 3 minute, and this one didn't. Well, it swept the lows. Yeah, it swept it. It actually did. It actually did. But I think we just seen the reaction. I think we just saw the reaction from this fair value gap. Let me put it lighter. I think we just saw the reaction from this fair value gap. No, not the fair value gap. From this divergence. So if this one swept the lows, NQ popped up a little bit. And now, if you actually want to trade the 15-minute fair value gap, you can enter now or wait a little bit deeper and go long, but I'm not going to, because I just don't want to hover in this trade. So right now inside the 15-minute fair value gap, by the way, there's a historical level at 48.19 on ES2. So anyway, wow, look at that. Hellstone, hey there. Reaction from 1 minute imbalance. Let's see that. 1 minute imbalance. There was a 1 minute imbalance. That's true. That's true, Hellstone. Absolutely. 1 minute imbalance. Right there. Reaction from there. Now it tapped into the 15 minute, which is, I mean, ICT says that the higher time frame rules. That's what he said. I just quoted him. That's what he said. Higher time frame rules. So if we got the reaction from the 1 minute, popped it back down, then the 15-minute fair value gap would suggest that price should be popping back higher if we are in a bullish order flow, or we're just gonna go down. Oh well, you know, hard to tell. But yeah, we had the reaction. That's for sure. That's for sure. That is for sure. So if someone took the 15-minute buy here, kudos. I'm a chicken. I'm scared to take this trade. But if you took it, you can go all the way up to who knows, you know, I'm still favoring the 17,000 level. Let's not forget January 5, 2022, guys. 2022. January 5, not 23, 22. If it goes down, that would be Judah swing, I guess. Well, yeah, technically. Well, I can't quote ICT on that, but he used to say that, you know, Judah swing on the London session should be happening around 3 to 3:30 or something. I don't know, but it could be. I agree with you. I think if it just dumps, then this could be the Judah swing, and if it dumps, then we're definitely going down to the 15-minute bullish order block. So yeah, just a second, quick phone call, guys. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm here. Just a quickie phone call. I have to do some business. Okay, look at the reaction from the 15-minute FVG or whatever, BC, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, whatever you want to call it. Popped higher a little bit. Popped higher. We still have some space, a little bit of space on the 5-minute fair value gap. Is it gonna go higher? I have no idea, but there is a 5-minute fair value gap here, this area. The reaction was there first. Question is it going to dig deeper here? I don't know. After 6 to 4 swings, we might dump in 1 minute. In 1 minute. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Look at the 1 minute, by the way. Absolutely interesting. Hard to trade this on the 1 minute. I mean, I'm not saying we cannot read a few points here, but small fair value gap here with a structure shift, actually. Right here on the 1 minute. So if you want to risk it for the biscuit, it shifted structure with this candle at 9:09. Sorry, 9:09, 4:09. So at 4 a.m. and 9 minutes, this candle shifted, but it's still going up. So as I said, the higher time frame rules. If the 15-minute fair value gap wants to pop it to the 5-minute order block, it can do it, but this is London session, you know, and the London session is always a little bit harder because it's slow. And look at all these candles on the 15-minute. 1, 2, 3. Total indecision. I mean, the candle formation in itself is pretty much, well, it's indecision in the market. Consolidation, indecision. Doji candles, well, not the perfect ones, but you know, price really cannot make up what kind of direction as it want to go. So I would say this is the indication to stay out. This indecision. We are technically just hovering in one place in the past 45 minutes. But you know, tapped into the 15-minute. We might pop up here. Seems like we will. And we have a high of 49, so I think we're gonna take out that 49 now. That's what I think. Gonna go into the 5-minute fair value gap right here, and then maybe we will have a reaction from a bearish order block. Not sure. Anyway, guys, I'm not taking a trade. This was a good stream because we were studying price action and order blocks. So I'm very glad that you guys were here. I think I'm gonna cut it here. It's no use to sit here in London session and watching paint dry. So on to the New York session. Please subscribe to the channel, push the like button, and use my links. I have good coupon codes there, and there's a good link to start up with the Top Step. And if you want to check out my I have a private Discord membership and everything else, check out my links. Support the stream because I'm just a small streamer and I don't do anything much else, just this. So just starting out. So thank you so much for being here. Subscribe and see you guys soon, maybe in New York session. So that's it. Have an awesome day. And this was a slow session, but we did see some interesting movements, right? So see you guys next time and have an awesome day. Thank you so much for being here. Cheers, everyone.